If you are looking to relocate to overseas, either as a nurse, healthcare assistant, domiciliary carer, living carer, then this video is for you. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you agencies or companies which are recruiting from overseas and can land you here in UK within just 3 months. And the beautiful thing about these organizations that I'm going to be sharing with you is that most of them, you don't pay a single dime. We know that these days coming to UK costs people an arm and a leg. People want them pounds. People want them pounds for you to be able to secure a job here in the United Kingdom. And the companies that I'm going to be sharing with you, if you are to spend any money, you are not paying them for administration fees, none whatsoever. You are just paying, maybe you're paying for your visa or your flight tickets, but some of the companies actually cater for all those needs. If you are new to my channel, my name is pauline.popo.moyo, and this is the channel where we keep things real. And if you're interested in relocating to overseas or knowing about life in the UK, I share content on that. You can smash that subscribe button, it's free. Subscribe to my channel, turn on the notification bell so that you never miss any of my videos. And if you're on TikTok, because I've since started TikTokering, visit my YouTube channel pauline.popo.moyo and get all this great content for free. I'm going to leave all the links of the companies that I'm going to be sharing in the description box. And without wasting any of your precious time, let's get into it.
Alright, they asking for the queen. I'm a bad bitch, she's a savage. Look back while I twerk. No comparison. I'm a savage, yeah. Classy, bougie, ratchet, yeah. Sassy, moody, nasty, yeah. Acting stupid, what's happening? Bitch, what's happening? I'm a savage.
Guys, if you want to relocate to UK, sometimes it is a good thing to use agencies, because agencies will basically look for a job for you, tell you everything about the job, groom you for the interview, prepare you for the interview, and you come here in UK. I'm saying so because I personally used a recruitment agency to come here to UK. I know there are certain people who are not able to use agencies, maybe coming from the red list countries. Do not be discouraged. You can always apply directly to the companies. The first recruitment agency that I'm going to be talking about is MMA Healthcare Recruitment. I love this recruitment agency because it is the one which actually brought me to the United Kingdom. And what I love about MMA Healthcare Recruitment is that they are so reliable. 2, you don't pay a single dime to use their services. 3, they follow you every step of the way. 4, they provide you with all the material that you need. For example, if you are a nurse and you're preparing to come to UK, you want to start the IELTS, you want to start the CPT, they give you information, they give you modules so that you prepare. You prepare for your IELTS, you prepare for your CPT, and if you are a healthcare assistant, you prepare for your IELTS. And the good news about MMA Healthcare Recruitment, which people don't know, is that MMA Healthcare Recruitment is actually recruiting healthcare assistants with visa sponsorship, meaning they are also recruiting healthcare assistants from overseas, and you can come to the United Kingdom using MMA Healthcare Recruitment. So they have their specific requirements. If you want to come as a nurse, you can go to their website. I'm going to leave the link in the description box so that you go to their website, check everything out, and you fill in the form, because there's a form that you need to fill in and submit, and they will get back to you. That I can guarantee you, because this is a highly reliable recruitment agency. And if you want to relocate as a healthcare assistant, the thing is, the competition is very stiff for healthcare assistants. Why? Because the requirements are not very stiff. MMA Healthcare Recruitment have got their own specific requirements. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to give you 2 seconds to screenshot. Most of the people watch from their phones anyway. I'll give you 2 seconds to screenshot their requirements, and I'll just go through their requirements while you are screenshotting. Hello everyone, here are the requirements needed to qualify to work as an HCA in the UK. 1, must have a certificate diploma in healthcare assistant, nurse aid, elderly care, must have at least 2 years experience plus as a healthcare assistant. You need IELTS, a pen score of 5 in each category. And if you meet these requirements, send your email to admin@mmarecruitment.com. So what I love about MMA Healthcare Recruitment is that I'm sure you have seen when you're searching for jobs that there are companies like HC1Care who always say we are offering visa sponsorship for candidates who are here in UK. We've got Four Seasons Healthcare. These are very big organizations, guys. For example, if you look at HC1Care, they've got over 270. Yes, you heard me right. Over 270 care homes across England, Scotland, and Wales, which means you can easily secure a job as a healthcare assistant in any one of these care homes. 270 care homes, guys, is a lot, which means if you want to come in as a nurse, even if you're coming from a red list country, if you're not going to use a recruitment agency, you can apply directly to HC1Care. But what I can tell you is that MMA Healthcare Recruitment recruits for HC1Care, and if you use MMA Healthcare Recruitment and you want to come in as a healthcare assistant, they can take you and they place you in any one of the 270 care homes which HC1Care has. Obviously, if it's 270 care homes, vacancies are available. I know I do get people who come back and say, oh, the process is too long, the process is... It doesn't matter how long the process is, as long as you are going to land your fine ass here in the United Kingdom. That is what is important. Land your ass in the United Kingdom. Even if it takes you 4 months, as long as you're going to come to the United Kingdom, because this is what you want, to come to the United Kingdom. And if you've got a recruitment agency where you're not going to pay anything, you're not going to pay visa fees, you're not going to pay flight tickets, you're not going to pay a single dime, then waiting is worth it, as long as they've told you that we have secured a place for you. And trust me, with MMA Healthcare Recruitment Agency, if they say they've secured a place for you, either as a healthcare assistant or as a nurse, even after a year, you will still have that place. You will still have that place. I'm saying so because I use MMA Healthcare Recruitment. They secured a place for me 2 years before I even decided to come to UK. I was dilly-dallying here and there, dilly-dallying, but after 2 years, after securing a place, I still came to UK and still had that place waiting for me. And what I love about MMA Recruitment as well is that they do follow you up. As you can see, this is the owner of MMA Healthcare Recruitment. Melinda Moore mentioned actually visited us at work. She had actually visited us at work. And guys, even after 5 years here in UK, 5 years in UK, I still go back to MMA Healthcare Recruitment if I've got problems and say, guys, I've got this problem here and there, and they are always willing to help. So this is a highly reputable organization and a highly reliable organization. So if you want to come to United Kingdom, nurse, healthcare assistant, this is the best organization to use. Then the next organization on my list is Russia Healthcare Solutions Limited, and they are currently looking for carers and they're providing a skilled worker visa, and I'm going to leave the link to the job ad in the description box so that you check it out and apply. They state in their website that we are a healthcare solutions company offering varied care services and a range of personalized outcome-based care support packages and staffing solutions for our service users in the United Kingdom. So what I love about this organization is that even if you move into the United Kingdom as a healthcare assistant, sometimes we secure jobs as healthcare assistant and we are clueless on how the job is done. Why am I saying we are clueless? Is because healthcare assistant jobs in our countries are different from healthcare assistant jobs here in the United Kingdom. But this organization will take you by hand. They will take you for training, And by the time you commence your job as a care assistant in the United Kingdom, we are well versed with the things here in the United Kingdom. You know your manual handling, you know everything about being a care assistant here in the United Kingdom. So I really love organizations which actually take you through the whole training process before they throw you onto the floor, because I hate organizations whereby you come in, they just throw you into the deep end and expect you to swim. They just say, but you're a healthcare assistant wherever you're coming from, you've got 10 years experience, use that experience. Even if you've got 10 years experience, even myself, when I came here to the United Kingdom with my years and years of experience, I was clueless on some things, because what we do in Africa is different from what they do here in the United Kingdom. So you really need someone who's going to take you by hand and lead you and guide you and train you so that you are better prepared for this job. So this is what I love about this organization, and the link is in the description box. The next organization on my list is the one called the Lincare Group. Lincare Group is based in Scotland. So if you're interested in relocating to Scotland as a healthcare assistant, this is a wonderful opportunity for you. This company offers visa sponsorship, and they are hiring from overseas, and the current vacancies that they have according to their website for support workers. So if you want to relocate to UK as a healthcare assistant, in brackets support worker, this is the email where you need to send your CVs. You can send your CVs there. As you can see, they're saying they've got vacancies for care workers. I know people tend to come back and say, oh, they're no longer recruiting, blah, blah, blah. The thing is, if you are to apply for all these jobs, guys, it's not like all the 1,000 of us are going to be picked. The organization is only going to pick the 3, the 4, the 5, the 6, or the 10 that they want. And once they pick the 10 that they want, they'll say, we are no longer recruiting, we are no longer offering a certificate of sponsorship. But the bottom line is they would have taken 2, 3, 4, or 5 of us. So if you don't get a positive response, it doesn't mean that they are not recruiting, but it simply means it is not yet your turn. If it is your turn, you'll be picked and selected for interviews. Okay, guys? The next company which is recruiting from overseas with visa sponsorship is InHealth. And what I love about InHealth is that they post job openings every day. They've got over 30 years of experience working with the NHS, which means they are experienced in what they are doing. I was checking just yesterday and the day before yesterday, from the 23rd, 24th, 25th, they've posted so many jobs for healthcare assistants, for support workers, for nurses. And it's not only healthcare assistants and nurses that they are hiring. They are also hiring other healthcare professionals, for example, radiographers, pharmacists, biomedical scientists, and things like that. And I'm going to leave the link in the description box so that you check them out. And what I will encourage you is, with each and every organization that you check out, if you check today and there are no vacancies, don't say, oh, that organization doesn't have vacancies, because they are posting on a daily basis. Check today, check tomorrow, check next week, check a month later, check after 2 months. As long as you don't have a job, keep on going back to the same organization to check, because what happens is sometimes these organizations, they'll take a specific batch, focus on that batch. Let's say they've taken 20 people. They cannot continue to take 100 people, because they need to be able to deal with these 20 people, because it is a whole tedious process for you to be able to process a visa, secure a certificate of sponsorship, secure a visa, book flight tickets, and everything like that. Which means at times they'll take a small batch, deal with that batch for the next month or two, and once they're done with that batch, they'll take another batch. Because what you have to know is that sometimes you don't have to bite more than you can chew. So they bite what they're able to manage for the next month or two, and they just close, say, oh, for now we're not taking, but check with us in 2 months, check with us in 3 months. And for sure, if you check with them in 2 months, 3 months, they'll be recruiting from overseas. Perfect example is an organization called Urgent Care. Urgent Care, at some point in time, they're no longer taking people from overseas. I'm talking of Urgent Care because this is one of the companies that I advertised something like in March last year, that they're massively recruiting from overseas. But there was a point in time where they were saying, we are not taking overseas candidates for now, we are focusing on the candidates that we have. But if you check, they are now actively recruiting from overseas, and they do advertise that they are recruiting from overseas. So you have to be going back to the organization to check, okay, you said you're not recruiting last month, maybe this month they're recruiting, maybe the following month they're recruiting. Because guys, that people have been searching for jobs since February last year. So if you've been searching for jobs for long, or if you have checked in an organization and at that point in time they were not recruiting, it doesn't mean that 2 months later they're not going to be recruiting. As long as they are licensed to sponsor, you go back and check, you might get hired. The next on my list is RB Care Services for live-in carers. They are currently looking for skilled workers from overseas, and they're offering a certificate of sponsorship. This is the job which they've posted. And as you can see, skilled carer, skilled worker visa. I'm going to leave this job in the description box so that you check it out and apply. The last on my list is WellCare Nursing Services. They hire senior care assistants and nurses from overseas. And I'm going to leave the link in the description box so that you check them out. The most important thing that I want you guys to be aware of is, if you are applying for a job, make sure that you have your things in order, because the competition is very stiff. What is the point of you applying for a job and say, okay, I'm going to take my IELTS next week, or I'm going to take my IELTS after 2 weeks, and when they ask you, you have passed your interviews and so forth and so on, can we have your IELTS results? Then start saying, oh, I'm going to write my IELTS later, or can we have your CPT results, or I'm going to write my CPT later, and so forth. If you have your things ready, for example, if you're a healthcare assistant, you have your care certificates, you have your driving license, it is not mandatory, but it places you at a greater advantage. You have your TB test, you have your police clearance, you have your references ready, and then you apply for the job. And if you're applying for nursing jobs, make sure that you've passed your computer-based test, you've passed your CPT, you've passed your IELTS. Of course, at times you can get a job without passing your CPT and still do your CPT. But the difference with the healthcare assistant jobs and nursing jobs is that with nursing jobs, there are so many vacancies. Over 40-something thousand vacancies for nurses. Even if you don't have your CPT, they'll still take you, but expect you to do your CPT ASAP. CPT is computer-based test, by the way, for nurses, for them to be able to relocate to overseas. So guys, I thought I should come and share with you all these organizations which are currently recruiting with visa sponsorship, because I get a lot of people asking me in my DM, are the organization still recruiting? Does UK still need nurses? Does UK still need healthcare assistants, and so forth and so on? And I thought I should just come and share these top, I don't know, that's 5 or 6 that I mentioned, organizations which are currently recruiting from overseas. And these are live organizations, because I know quite a number of people, including me, who have come through these agencies and are living happy here in the United Kingdom. So guys, if you found this video to be helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Share it with your friends who are willing to relocate to the United Kingdom as healthcare assistant, nurses, and so forth and so on. And don't forget to smash that subscribe button. It's free. Turn on the notification bell so that you never miss any of my videos. The links to these organizations is going to be in the description box. And thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you in my next video. Bye.